Hello, I'm Phil Grombach and I'm with Glastonbury Southern Gage. This series of videos is on Glastonbury Southern Gage surveillance products. Surveillance products, also known as artifacts, are used by quality departments to verify the measuring equipment that's being used on the floor. Verifying this equipment is very important to ensuring that you're always making good parts. This segment is on the GSG ADM Depth Mic Master. This product is used to verify depth mics from 0 to 6 inches. With the use of the optional riser, that can be extended to depth mics up to 12 inches. If we take a close look at our ADM, we'll see that each tab has 2 measurements on it. The reason being for this is that if we're going to measure from the top surface down to one of these lobes, that would be the first measurement. So in this case, it would be 1.5 inches. But if you look below that, you see 7.5 inches. And if we go to this tab, you'll see 2.5 and 8.5. The reason for that is that if we measure from the top lobe down to the first lobe, that would be 1.5 inches. But if we were to add the 6-inch riser on top of our ADM, that would now change from 1.5 inches to a 7.5 inch measurement. To use our ADM, what we're going to do is we're going to take our depth mic. In this particular case, we have 1.5 inch anvil in here, so we're going to be using the 1.5 inch lobe. And what we're going to do is we're going to place it on top of the unit, over that lobe. We're going to make sure that we're clear. Once we know we're clear, we're going to bring our anvil down until we make full contact with that lobe. Now, if we want to extend that measurement, and we want to go to an anvil that is longer than that, what we're going to do is we're going to take our riser, we're going to flip that upside down, and if you'll see, there's a bung that aligns with a hole in the top of the ADM unit. And then once we put that in, we're going to rotate until we line up on our slots right here. Once we do that, we're going to change over to a different anvil now. So we'll take out this 1.5 inches and we will put in a longer one. Once we do that, we can then take our depth mic and we can go to a taller measurement. So if we look at this, this is the 8.5 inch measurement. So now we're able to pass through the riser, through the ADM, and down to the 8.5 lobe. And we're going to repeat the same thing. We're going to make sure that we don't have any tension on the anvil. And then we are going to turn it until we come down and make contact. At that point, we want to verify that our depth mic is reading the 8.5 inches that we have on this lobe. If not, again, what we're going to do is we're going to adjust our depth mic and ensure that we have the proper measurement. This concludes our video presentation of the ADM product line. If you have any questions, please visit us at www.gsgage.com.